just a scare. I just got caught in a bad position. Thought I maybe felt something, but it was really just kind of, maybe me just exposing. And it's something I had far in the past, like in high school, but it wasn't anything, obviously, that we were afraid of limiting me from playing.
Is that why you wear the sleeve on that? Is that why you wear the sleeve on that?
Yeah, I mean, I just wear a lot of compression in general.
But was that slit?
Yes.
What were you doing on the field when it happened? Were you running around blocking?
Yeah, I was blocking. I just got extended in a weird way. It was something that, not always necessarily avoidable, but I just was in a bad position. Not really in a position I find myself in often, and that's how it happened.
Were you initially scared it was something much worse?
Yeah, of course. Those things go through your head. Anytime you have any, feelings or indication of an injury, our identities are wrapped so much around our ability on the field. So the thought of not being able to be on the field, that scares you a lot.
How'd you do during the game? Did you have much pain?
We, the training staff and I, we worked together, tirelessly to make sure that I would experience the most amount of comfort as possible. So on the field, there's some plays here and there, but mostly almost none.
What did Kenny Clark mean to this locker room in the couple of years you were teammates with him?
Yeah, Kenny Clark was kind of that person people would look to, in a sense of, what do we need to do? He was a walking standard. He came in here and he took care of his business, and he was vested here as a Packer because of that. So just getting the opportunity to see him again down in Dallas, in his new threads, would be a good opportunity.
Tucker, it's still very early in the season, but early on to this point, what have been your takes on this offense, and what do you think is kind of next for the group?
We did great week 1, week 2, coming out, trying to put points on the board. We just got to stick to that. It doesn't matter if we're home or away. We're going to come out on the first drive and try to get points on the board. That is just the demand of our offense. The defense needs us to play like that so we can play complementary to them. They hold the team, to 13 points in the fourth quarter. It was 10-0 up until the fourth quarter. That's remarkable. Not a lot of defenses are doing that. We have the best defense in the NFL, so we just have to help them out. We're beating ourselves up and we're getting behind the sticks with pre-snap penalties, and we're fed up with our own mistakes, and we just got to be able to limit those in the future and continue to move on.
Tucker, how do you get the run game going when at times you guys are outnumbered?
Yes, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's really just about putting guys in the right position to make plays. We were getting some zero checks in certain packages, and what it really comes down to is, we also have to play fast on our side of the football. We have to show our brand. We have to get 8 going. That's going to be another critical emphasis of this week, is to get Josh going. Josh will never say, I'll say to him, man, we got to get you going, and he'll be like, the plays have come to me. That's what he says. Those plays have come to me. If we can continue to use Jordan's arm and get the ball down the field with his arm and the wideouts, and that's what we're going to have to do. I'll take my role in pass protection, but that's why he's such a good leader. He's regardless of the circumstance, as long as we're winning the game, that's all he cares about.
I don't know if the Browns covered you any differently after your big game against the Commanders, but are you one of those guys at this point too from this offense that you need to be getting going week in and week out for this offense to be its best self?
I'm just, I'm gonna run each route on the field like I'm gonna catch the football, and I'm gonna block each play like I'm at the point of attack. It's just, I believe that I offer a different kind of consistent explosiveness whenever I get the ball in my hands. So that's always just my my argument is what happens when 85 touches the football. Is it a first down? Is it an explosive, breaking tackles? Is he getting in the end zone? That's talking about myself in the third person, but that's just my brand. Give me the ball and just watch what happens every time. I just try to be the most consistent player on our offense, one snap at a time.
The reason I ask is it's not a selfish thing to be a key playmaker and say I need the ball, because you want the unit to be best, right? So then it happened in Cleveland. You're coming off the knee. I don't know the Browns defense, but is that just how important is it that you get those opportunities for this offense to do what it can do?
Yeah, I think that it is in our best interest to move the ball. That I touch the ball every drive. You know, that's just the confidence I have in myself. That's where I think I am as a guy in this offense now. Yeah, enough said.
What do you remember from the last time you went in there? Obviously, you guys were underdogs and kind of put it on them.
I mean, we were so youthful. We just had so many guys so hungry, so ready to make their mark. Being a 7 seed going in, beating a 2 seed, it's we were the first to do it. It was a pretty remarkable game. We came out guns blazing. It was just so fun. The atmosphere there is great. Looking forward to it again.
Does there give you any confidence knowing like you've had success there? I know it's just one game, but do you walk in being like, all right, good memories from this place?
Yeah, I mean, the important thing is the earlier we get going, the less we have to worry about our silent cadence on the road. That was something that got us last week was, the pre-snap penalties. If we can take care of business right away, we don't have to worry about that going forward.
Nice not to have to block Micah this time back.
My rookie year we went down there and he's not necessarily – Micah's not the biggest dude. I mean, I've blocked guys that are much larger than Micah, but how heavy his hands could be on contact, I knew he was different. There's a tier of guys that belong, at that top level. Micah, Max Crosby, obviously.
Right. You have experience against him too, right?
Yes, yeah, that was also a rough game.
Sorry to bring it up.
Yeah, but yeah, no, guys like that, it's not always their size that sets them apart, but their will to hunt for the ball.
What's it like to have Pierre Strong here?
Yeah, that's great. There's been a lot of jackrabbits in and out of the locker room since I've been here now. We had a wide receiver, running back, and now Pierre's in here. So it's just one of them full circle moments. It'd be great eventually. Maybe we get him going as an extension of our run game, but because I have the belief in him. I blocked for him for 3 years, so I know he's got it in him.